2, 1. Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Second Chance Brothers podcast. I am your co-host, just one of them, Bryce Clagg. Ugly last name, but deal with.
DJ Khaled. Got my checklist. We're back, baby. We're back. Let's fucking go. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. Someone got my hoodie. Oh, okay. Welcome.
Yeah,
back
so we're done for another 5 months.
to Second Chance Brothers. It's been a minute, man.
5 months. Literally 5 months.
Has it actually been 5 months?
I checked a few days ago. It said 5 months.
Well, we are back. Kind of inconsistent on the whole podcast stuff, but it's all right. How you doing, Bryce?
Been good, just finished school a few weeks ago, so that was good. On summer break, which is nice, not having to wake up for school early, so it's kind of a plus.
What
Still about you?
Basketball?
Yeah, of course. You know the vibes. I always have to do basketball.
Yes.
Peeps is in the back. He's the third host now in the podcast, Zeus. But yeah, I've just been grinding, stacking my bread up till it fall over. Oh God.
Wow.
So Ryan, how about you? How you been doing?
I've been good, man. Just chilling. Haven't really been doing much. Been pretty bored. So summer's coming around the corner. Getting less busy. Figured might as well start the podcast back up.
Factual.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So what do you want to get into off the bat? Any drama? Any tea? What's going on? How's the girl situation?
Oh my God, man. It's going. It's been not very fun, but you live and you learn. Just recently broken up, but cordial agreement, so it's fine. We are all good. So yeah, I'm single, ready to mingle, eating all these chips like a Pringle. So Ryan, how's the girl situation for you?
No girls, man. I'm lonely. I'm a loner. I can't pull women. So yeah, it's I got my gallon of water here to keep me company. And yeah, man, it's been a tough ride these last 5 months since the Second Chance Brothers.
The last app.
Well, what episode are we on? 3 now? This is episode 3 or 4?
This is 4 because remember we had Jess on. I remember
that. Cool. So this is for those of you that are new, our podcast is basically just about life as teenagers or like life as student athletes. As you can see, we're getting a little more professional. Got the collared shirts on, yeah. So, what do you want to start off? What you got? Any topics? I remember saving a couple shits on my phone, but you got anything?
We can go with the most recent thing that happened literally yesterday.
Oh yeah, the Mayweather.
Logan Paul Mayweather fight. So how do you feel about that? How do you feel about what went down?
There's not really much. I mean, it's kind of all really self-explanatory. I mean, there's obviously people thinking that it was rigged. I mean, I don't really know, but
yeah,
I don't think something like that could be rigged.
Well, there's like the video where people are like, he knocked him out, but he blah 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 blah. He was holding him up because he didn't want to fight that. I don't like. Why would he do that? Why would he lose credibility of knocking someone out just to keep the fight going on? I don't get that.
So you get paid.
Yeah, but
maybe like Logan's team was in his ear, like, yo, if you don't knock him out, we'll add like 30 mil to your fucking.
But does money really matter to him? Floyd Mayweather, you think he's like, oh yeah,
dude, bro, he's a spender. Like, who knows? What if like he was spending so much money and like he hasn't had a fight in so long, like.
Well, he
I mean,
lost
I'm
his
sure he
hat.
has other.
He
That's
lost his
for
hat.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you might need a couple milli for a new hat. That would be cool.
Yeah. Couple milli for a hat. Really?
I don't know where he shops. Okay.
Yeah. What do you think about it? Do you think? I mean, I'm surprised Logan went 8 rounds. That was pretty interesting.
Honestly, I'll give him the respect where it's due. I think he did decently well in the fight. He lasted 8 rounds, which is a big accomplishment against Floyd Mayweather of all people, because he's a great fighter.
Is it really though? I mean, it's an accomplishment, but like, bro, he's 200 pounds and he's 50 pounds heavier and he's 6'3". Like,
they labeled him
know,
as
man.
they labeled him as 6'1.5".
He's like 6'2", 6'3", bro. Logan's a big boy.
Yeah, and then Floyd's what, 5'8"?
Something like that. I don't know. 5'8", 5'9".
5'8"
6
is
foot, all same.
yeah, all the same thing. That's what I was about to say.
Nah.
God. So yeah. Do you think we're gonna have any new viewers right now? You think these
I don't think
I don't think so. I feel like it's gonna go way down because people are gonna be like,
we're
dude.
starting off a little rusty, but our first couple episodes we were like peaking, bro.
No,
And
because
then
we built it
first
so
episode
high.
we peaked, bro. First episode it was like 600 views or something, and then we had a couple episodes more, and it was like 300 views, 400 views, and I was like, hold on,
No, because
where's the other?
Okay, well the thing was we posted it on
People
our
got bored.
we posted on our social media and we were like, we just started a new podcast. First episode is out. And so people are like, oh my God, they just started one? First episode's out, blah, blah, blah.
Bryce? Like
Yeah.
Ryan Valenzano and Bryce Clagg.
They're like, they don't even,
I
Bryce doesn't even live here anymore. Like, that's what they were thinking. I know.
Yeah.
But then when it gets into the second episode's here, they're like, oh, we already saw the first one. It's probably gonna be like the same thing. And then the third episode comes on, and they're just like, we don't care.
Yeah.
But now this is like a brand new like season. 5 months have passed, almost half a year.
Yeah. Is there anything else new in Vegas?
I mean, not everything's back open. We're at 100%. So, I mean, that's pretty cool. There's not a lot of majority of people aren't wearing masks now. Yeah, so I want to get into a controversial topic regarding this. How do you feel about the vaccine? Like, what are your thoughts about it? Because I know there's a lot of people that are like, chipping us, bro. And then there's a lot of people that are like, I just want to, whatever. I don't care. If I have to get it, I have to get it.
Well, I think there's a good majority of people that are like, okay, we're going to turn into zombies and this is going to become something out of a video game. And then there's there's other people that are like, you have to get the vaccine, like you have to get it. And then I'm just like in the middle. Like I got the first shot. I don't really care. Like
for me, just like I think I'm like you. Like I'm like right in the middle. Like I'm not like, dude, we're gonna turn into robots and start speaking Chinese. Like I don't think that's gonna happen. But I also like I don't think that everyone should be like, you have to get it or else you are the problem. Blah blah blah. Like no, get it if you want, and if you don't want to, just don't get it. It's whatever.
Yeah.
Like that's why people live in the United States, and that's why people move here in the first place. Land of the free, right? So we should be able to make our own decisions.
That is true.
I don't know.
Very true.
I don't know.
Football started, so that's fun.
Yeah.
I mean, 7-on-7 type stuff, but not actual football.
Yeah. Do you want to know something funny that I found recently? Okay.
No.
Sounds good. So next topic.
Tell me.
I found a Torrey Pines Pop Warner football jacket in my closet.
It's probably mine.
Yeah, I don't know. So
what does it look like? Can you grab it for us?
Yeah, do you want me to grab it right now?
Yes, he's actually.
Okay, hold on. Let me pause the recording.
No, just go grab it. Run real quick. Dad, just grab it. Guys, secretly Bryce is gay. Okay, he told me the other night and he doesn't want anyone to know. So he's gonna find this when he checks back the recording. It's all chill. It's all chill. Gay pride. It's gay pride this night. It's fine. Nope. Never seen it in my life.
Yeah,
It's
so
fake. You're a fake Pop Warner player.
what's up, everybody? Repping TP to the fullest, to the max, baby. Let's go. So yeah, I'm a part of the fam, right? Right, guys?
Nope. All right, so to give a little bit more context, I know we're kind of all over the place. We're a little rusty. But to give a little more context to any new viewers, this podcast is basically just based on like high school experience, and I mean, like I said earlier, like student athletes and like our day-to-day lives, and just like, I don't know, it's just basically just like having a genuine conversation, and we're just filming it.
Yeah.
Although we will have guests on, we'll have topics.
They will be more
today,
structured, but today is going to be mainly focused on me and Ryan.
I mean, we're getting back into the loop of things.
Yeah.
And I don't know, are there any other controversial topics in social media going on right now that you can think of off the top of your head?
Off the dome?
Off the dome?
Controversial. It's Pride Month. I'm just kidding. That should not be controversial. But just automatic hate of this podcast if I said something wrong about that. I don't know anything controversial. Yeah, I don't know. Controversial is like I haven't really been seeing anything.
I mean, if we don't have anything, I do have a topic that I would like to talk about.
That's fine.
Touch on it a little bit.
Yeah,
it's like mental health. Yeah. I don't know if you saw, but I'm not super informed on it, but this tennis player who's like the next Serena Williams, she's like insane. Dang, I forget what she said, but she
just like summarize it. Just like what was the main idea that you got from it?
So basically, some stuff went down, and she ended up taking a lot of focus off of a huge major tennis tournament, and a lot of the focus was on her.
Yeah.
For I can't forget. I forget what her name is, and I honestly kind of forget what she did, but she ended up taking herself out of the tournament because she said she needed to focus on her mental health. And that's like, because this tournament is like huge. And I've seen a couple other major athletes do it, like Ryan Garcia took himself, like he said he's taking a little break a while ago. And to me, I feel like mental health is one of the most important things. Like obviously physical health, but mental health is trumps everything in my opinion.
Yeah. Well, I feel like being like putting yourself in their shoes, like being a professional athlete, that's one of the hardest jobs in the world. As much as people glorify it or like, you're getting paid so much money, look at all the women, look at all the houses, all the cars. It takes a toll, like mentally, not just physically.
Yeah, and it's not even like all the press and the critiques from like all the fans, like it's probably a lot, dude. Like, I don't know, but for me, what I do is it's like something that helps me a lot is something that's completely underrated is stretching, like yoga, meditation, like all that stuff. Like and like I challenge you, if you're watching this, just to try to meditate for 10 minutes or 5 minutes every day, or just try it for one day and see how you like it. Control your breathing, like it really, for me, it just like calms down my mind, and it lets me think without using any other substances. So yeah.
And there's not really a distraction when you're meditating like that, because it's just you and your thoughts alone, which is majorly good for you when you are trying to, I don't know, be in touch more with yourself. And I think, in my personal opinion, maybe you do it some way else, but in my personal opinion, I think the number one way I meditate is in the shower, as weird as it sounds, because to me, it's just peaceful because there's no one else around. You're just by yourself and you really get time to think. I don't know. Yeah. But like, no, it could be wherever you want. I'm just saying, I like the shower. I spend hours in the shower.
And dude, if you're an athlete, like, and you don't stretch, I highly recommend you stretch more, because And just overall, like taking care of your body. Like I feel like it's like a trickle down effect. Like taking care of your body and like taking care of your like drinking a lot of water, like taking care of your face, like being really hygienical. Is that the word hygienical? I don't know. It all makes you have a lot better mental state. Like if you're like your room's super messy and stuff like that, for me at least, that's just how I cope
Yeah.
with my mental state.
And I think I think like what you're saying, like taking care of yourself and being able to do that, like being up to like being able to stay up on your hygiene, taking care of that, taking care of the things around you, stuff like that, and focusing on the things that matter and are important to you. I think that's the only way you can get through all of that attention. And I'm not just saying as like a professional athlete, I'm saying like just as an everyday high school kid, because high school is tough. And so after like a long,
Especially like,
yeah, go ahead.
sorry, I was gonna say, especially with like this COVID stuff and everything,
Yeah.
we missed a whole year of high school where we could have, I don't know, it's just like all those high school experiences that we could have had.
Do you want to know? Do you want to know something crazy to me? The craziest thing is the last full year. You got to think about it. Full year of high school that we had was 8th grade, and we're now going into 11th. Full year. Because you got okay. So ninth grade year, we got cut off early because of COVID, correct? Then this year, it was kind of like a little hybrid, like mix up of online, in person.
Towards the end.
Yeah, no, exactly. So when you think about it, full year, no COVID in mind at all. 8th grade, we're going into 11th.
And dude, like, yeah, that's crazy, bro. We're literally gonna be juniors.
Like, I hate saying it.
Bro, I watched this TikTok today. I want to see if I can find it. Like, I remember being a little kid and being like, dude, I want to grow up so fast. I want to be able to have so many responsibilities. And now I'm here.
Now when you get there, you're like, I want to go back.
I'm 2 years from being an adult, and I just I can't stress enough. Like, I know if like young people won't listen because I didn't listen, and most people don't, but like just cherish that moment, bro, when you're literally like from like 5 to like 13, bro. That's like the best. Like, it doesn't get better than that. Like, your whole childhood growing up is just like you have so much less to worry about. Like, it's crazy. In 2 years we're gonna be adults, bro, and it's just like everything goes by so fast, and you can't even stop it. It just keeps going. And I feel like the more I think about it, like the more it goes faster. I don't know, but
it's just crazy. It's crazy to me. It's crazy to me that, like you said, in 2 years, awesome. In 2 years, we're gonna be adults. So that means we're gonna be going to college. Well, some people don't have to take that path if they don't want to. Blah blah blah. We can get into that later, but majority of the people go to college and they go away for college. They don't typically stay home, but I would rather stay home personally. But that's because I just like being close to family. But going away for college, stuff like that. Sometimes even going across the whole country to college.
Dude,
it's a big step, and you're going to be by yourself too. And that's why I stress you have to find people. Like, as soon as you get into adulthood, I think it's going to be important for me to meet up back with the people that I was raised with, like coming back to San Diego and saying hi to everyone, like doing stuff like that, just due to the fact that once you get to that, you're going to be dependent on each other so much because you are now adults, and you're like, bro, we were just children, and now we're pushed into this, like, not knowing any direction. And of course parents help with that, but in reality you're going to be by yourself, and it's just going to be tough, you know?
Yeah, this is the TikTok. I don't know. No. It just got me kind of emotional earlier because I was just like, damn, bro, like, we're really here. Like, we're really about to be adults, bro.
Well, we got 2 more summers.
What? Yeah, 2 more summers.
Because technically you haven't started yet, but I did. I hate that. I'm so upset.
What was I gonna say? Dude, that was a good leeway into a next conversation about college. I was gonna say, you were talking about how you would prefer to stay local, right?
In some respect, yeah, somewhat.
And the funny thing, some people would look at that when you say, I would prefer to stay local, or you could say, I would prefer to go, if let's just say you said, I would prefer to go somewhere else. I look at that and say, well, some people don't have an option. Like,
Yeah,
actually, a lot of people don't have an option. Like,
you're right.
college is expensive, bro. Like, this shit's like real life. Like literally, like, I don't know. I just don't know if, like, I don't have the money for that. Like, I can't be like, all right, where do I want to go? Like,
And
do I want to go?
get accepted and choose a school and be like, yep, that's where I'm going now. Like,
Yeah,
no,
like, all right, Arizona, let's go party,
yeah,
guys. Like, I
yeah,
can't.
like you can't do that.
I'm not about to pay for 4 years of college when I can just do. I think I'm just gonna do 2 years of community college and then work my ass off, save a bunch of money, and then figure out something. But dude, I don't know. It's scary, but at the same time, it's just like it's a lot more freedom. But it's I don't know. I
When
think we
I
can.
go ahead, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like I just want to start trying to set myself up to be financially free now. So like that's just my main goal. Like I just want to get to the point of success where I can be financially free and
Yeah.
just do whatever I want.
No, yeah, I feel that. I think when I say local, I mean like I don't want to obviously like live in the same place because I feel like as a new adult, I'm gonna want to experience different things. But also,
Right.
I do live in Vegas now, and there is sort of a comfort with San Diego. Like that's always gonna be my place. You know what I'm saying? So in reality, if I'm looking at it from that kind of perspective, going back to San Diego, where I'm from, would be easy for me because this is 4 years. And although it does sound like a long time, it hasn't been that long for me. And I grew up in San Diego. So I feel like if going back there, let's say to like UCSD or SDSU, if I'm lucky enough to go to one of those colleges, like I would take that opportunity.
Dude, I just want to travel the world, bro. Like
Yeah,
honestly,
no, same. So do I.
like, I want to put myself in a place where I'm uncomfortable because
Yeah.
I noticed that you said it's going to be easier for you, but I feel like how we grow is when we put ourselves in places where we're uncomfortable.
No, I agree. I agree with you. I'm just saying if I were to want to take the easier route, I could do that. Like no problem. I'm blessed enough to say that I can do that. But
Yeah.
in
Dude,
reality,
expensive living in here, bro. Like,
yeah, I know.
like
What
I
do you
don't know
think?
how. I don't know what your plan is, but I don't know, bro. Like, I'm gonna
Well,
have to move somewhere.
the thing for me is I've already started taking steps towards getting that financial freedom, like you said. And so I've been really invested in real estate recently. Because you know my mom's in it now, and so it's more around me. It's kind of a
What
thing.
type? Like, is it just like wholesale? Like,
Just regular real estate, not like commercial, like the big huge buildings, just like normal houses and stuff like that, and like apartments or whatever. But she's been killing it with real estate, and so I'm picking up as much information as I can about it because I know majority of the richest people on the planet invest in real estate.
90%.
Yeah.
I
So
saw a TikTok about it. I mean,
so
obviously, I don't know if it's real, but I mean,
it's TikTok, but
TikTok.
still, yeah. But so
That's where I
real.
get most of my news.
Oh, I thought you
Sorry.
said. I thought you said something completely different. I did not hear news.
What?
I.
Oh,
What do you think I heard?
yeah, TikTok's where I get. That's funny. All right, go.
I don't
What
know.
were
I
you
don't
saying?
know. No. But my mom said something to me. I think a year back now, and she was like, "Real estate is the only indestructible security." And when you think of it, that's true. Let's say you're in the stock market. The stock market tomorrow could be completely different than what it was. Not even tomorrow. Let's say an hour from now. Stocks can disappear. Like she just said, stocks can disappear. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But no, like in reality, the real estate market is one of the most, I guess, safe options because that's not going
But
anywhere.
but the thing about real estate is it's safe, so there's a lot of competition. So you have to really put yourself out there.
No, yeah, for sure. And I agree with that. But like back to what I was saying about financial freedom and stuff like that, like trying to do it now. I'm currently, as we speak, saving for my first property, like apartment, condo place. And
You're
so
gonna buy. You're gonna
when,
buy.
when I turn 18, that's going to be my gift to myself is an apartment. And so I might live in it just depending on where I'm at. If I'm like going to college somewhere, I'll probably live
Rent it out, bro.
no, that's what I'm saying. And then I'm never the thing that me and my mom have discussed, or my mom and I have discussed, is that I'm gonna collect these properties and I'm never gonna sell them because things go up in value tremendously majority of the time.
Dude, that's there's appreciating values and there's depreciating values.
Yeah.
A house is appreciating value.
The thing is, people don't think like that. They're like, okay, do I buy this crappy apartment for a low price, renovate it, get it to where I want it to be? Awesome. Thanks, printer, for going off right next to
Then rent it out. And tell me if say what's up. Also,
Mom,
tell me if you're filming a podcast.
Hey, Mom, we're filming a podcast, 1, and 2, Ryan says, what's up? She said, what's up, Rye Dog? I don't know if you could hear that, if you guys could hear that. Can you tell me if that printed? Mom, I'm filming a podcast. But yes, it printed. I'm selling houses. I don't care if you're selling houses. We're talking real estate right now. She might come up here. You guys might.
Yeah, I was about to say, did you want to?
You guys might meet my mom right quick.
Oh, not now.
Damn it.
No, yeah, dude, appreciating, like, cars are depreciating values.
That's right? That's what I was trying to get at, but kind of got cut off there. I was trying to say people won't look at it from like, I could buy this crappy apartment, renovate it, get it to where I want it to be, 2 years, sell it for way more than I bought it for, right? People won't look at that. They'd rather go for the automatic thing that is towards themselves, so they could be like, oh, I could either get this for like this house for a really low price, or I could buy this super cool car. And when you look at it, in the aspects of money, you better get that house if you want to be financially free, because that car is going straight down as soon as you buy it. As soon as you put your foot on the gas, it's already going. You're already losing money.
Yeah, and when you purchase a home, right, or an apartment, not for your own use, like you said, order like a shitty apartment, like get it, redo it, renovate it, and then rent it out for a couple of years, get that money back that you spent on it, and if things go good, you can keep renting it out and keep renting it out.
Like you're saying, the thing about
that's an appreciating value.
The thing about like renting out and stuff like that, that is income that goes straight to your pocket. That's not anything where it's like you have to do anything major, blah 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 blah. No, like she said again, passive income. It's gonna keep coming into you and it goes straight to you. So you could be working this job, but also getting income from, let's say you own 5 rental properties and you're renting them out, you're getting that income monthly. So it's just adding on to the total paycheck, and it makes you very wealthy.
Dude, that's something that I really do want to get into, because that's a business that will never
fail.
Yeah. And I feel like I'm a really good sale. Like I could sell someone a house, like if I needed to, like
Ryan, we gotta talk.
Let's do it together, bro. Dude,
Ryan,
I dead ass, bro.
Ryan, don't
we're gonna move in together. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get an apartment. We're gonna continue the podcast as our side job. We're gonna do real estate.
Ryan, you don't understand how happy you're making me right
now.
I'm
actually so like.
I will move back in an instant.
I'm down, bro. I'm so down.
Okay, well now we have a new business, guys. You just watched it.
It's like me and Bryce just work together. Like we work really good together.
It's not hard. Like it's not like we fight all the time. It's just that's how it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay. So 18, I want to buy my first property, and then by 25, I want to have 5 properties. So it's gonna be hard, but I can work my butt off for it, and I'm going to, and like, because that's how my mom raised me. All of us are like that in my family. We just work. And
so my question is where you're going to get the money to buy that first property, because that's where I'm at.
So right now, I'm working kind of under my mom, you could say. I'm working as like an assistant transaction coordinator. So I do all the messages. I'm keeping in contact with these home buyers and home sellers. Um, I'm learning stuff from her, obviously, because she knows more about real estate than I do. So I'm learning stuff with her. Yeah, she keeps talking. She keeps talking. It's okay, mom, but just keep it to the men.
Oh no, it's fine.
No, but you just did 14 hours with a multi-million-dollar investment. Yeah, my mom just. Okay, mom. Thanks. But like she just said, I worked 14 hours with her, obviously. And we were with this investor. There was two guys, but one of them is the main guy. I'm not going to say any names, but he's an investor, and he's coming to the Las Vegas real estate market to put $4 to $6 million in he's going to buy $4 to $6 million in property, because and that's how the rich stay rich, is through real estate. And so that's why I feel so strongly about it. And Ryan, me and you can have more conversations about this, and I'll tell you some more things that I know, but because I don't want to bore them. But yeah, like real estate is it's something I am very passionate about, and that's honestly what I've been thinking of doing, because basketball is always like, it's fun, right? But you have to also think realistically, you know what I'm saying? And like, for me, I'm kind of at the age where I'm like, is this really gonna work out? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's the same thing with me in football. Like, I mean, it's just tough, man.
Like it was hard to come to. Don't get me wrong. It took me 16 or no. I started playing basketball at 7 years old. It took me to 16 years old to figure out, hey, maybe this isn't gonna work out for me. So right now I'm majorly focused on real estate, and I'm seeing where that's gonna go.
It's really cool. You're really ahead of your game for a lot of kids your age.
Thanks, man. Appreciate that. But you're right there, because you know all the stuff about real estate as well. I didn't even have to tell you. This wasn't new to you. You know how important real estate is. So you're right there with me. Yeah, I don't know. It's just important. Financial facts with us. This is what this episode is called.
Yeah, because like I'm not in the place, like, or neither of my parents are in the place where they can just be like, all right, Ryan, like, go here's 25 grand, go get a property. And I don't know. I just think that I've heard a lot of wise people tell me, and a lot of successful people tell me. I have friends' parents that are very successful, not necessarily in the real estate business. They say, buy your own property as soon as you can, right?
Yeah.
And that just seems like the way to go, man. Like, get ahead of the game,
It's smart. And
it's better to be broke when you're young than when you're older. So
facts.
It's better to spend that money, but then you have to pay mortgage on that, so you do have to find some other type of capital income.
That as well, like you just said, but also you got to realize this: that, let's say you're renting a place out, you're renting a nice house out. Let's say you're getting $3,000 a month in rent, right? $3,000 a month.
Yeah.
Good amount of income to you. You use that money to pay off that mortgage. So
and then you have a little extra.
Yeah.
And then you invest a little bit of that little extra
into more real estate. And it's an ongoing cycle of this real estate thing that's gonna make you uber wealthy. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I think real estate is the smartest way to go when looking at like a financial.
And Bryce, when I say that I would want to pursue that, like, I'm dead ass. Like, I'll literally move out to Las Vegas, bro. Like, I straight up, like,
the market out here is better than in California. I'm just being honest with you.
Yeah,
the market out here is crazy,
dude. If we can start off when we're young, as like, we can like make our own business around it, and then that business can make money as well. So, like, dude, I don't know.
Here's the thing. This is what I was thinking. I've been thinking this for the past like year now. By the time I'm 25, be through college, hopefully, but be through college, and I'm thinking of getting my business degree. a major in business, and there's always these like little subdivisions of that business where you can mainly take classes revolving real estate. So that would be cool.
So yeah, sorry.
And then by the time I'm out of college, I should have a few properties under my watch or whatever. Be doing real estate as a real estate agent, but also I think by the time I'm 28, 30, I want to own my own brokerage, which is where you are the head, you're the broker, and you have real estate agents under you. So every time they sell a house, you're making that money as well. You're making a portion of that as well. And it's just smart. And that's what I'm saying with you. We could be co-brokers and run a whole firm of real estate agents. My mom works for a firm right now called Urban Nest. Has, I think, Mom, is it 400 or over 400? How many realtors are in? They're almost capped at 500 right now. Think of that.
So 500 individual real estate sellers.
And these two people, the Tinas, it's a father and his son, are overseeing all of them. Just think about how much they're making. They do have 4 locations, 4 offices. So you also have to think about those kind of expenses when you have that high demand of realtors. But I don't know, when you think about it like that, like they're making bread. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. I just think it's smart. What do you?
So I was gonna say, I remember when Missy, your mom, was in San Diego and she was just about to get her real estate license. Like, do you know anything about that process?
So yeah, I do. So the real estate license, my mom ended up like not getting it in California because we were moving immediately. So she got it while we were in Nevada. It's a whole different process because there's different things. But you have to go to real estate school. They teach these courses. Mom, how long is it? Like a week? How long is real estate school? How many like?
It takes you minimum 3 months, maximum 6 months.
So not what I just said. Takes you minimum, said minimum 3 months, maximum 6 months. And that's just on top of, let's say, based on how fast you study and work, like she just said. So it's kind of at your own pace, I guess, but you also have to meet these deadlines. Yeah. And then you have to take 2 tests. You have to take the national exam, which is for all of the real estate laws and all that stuff nationally for the USA. And then you have to take the state exam for your state's laws and all that stuff regarding real estate. So it's 2 tests at the end of it. And if you pass those 2 tests, you get your real estate license, and then you can legally be a real estate agent and start selling properties and listing properties and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's a decently long process, but like when you think about the outcome of it, it's worth it.
Right. That's interesting. Yeah, dude. I mean, that's something I can definitely see myself doing. But yeah, I think we can move on to topics from that.
Yeah. Sorry for the humongous real estate overload that everyone.
Dude, you just ranted about that for a while. I mean, I think it's always good to talk about your dreams, though.
Yeah, for sure. And I don't know about our first episode, what we were saying in there. Maybe we had completely different visions or dreams that we wanted to accomplish. Could be completely different than what we did now. You know what I'm saying? Because it's been
crazy how much things can change in just 5 months. I remember, I think we should still be like pursue the podcasting because, dude, like think about it. Like we can do both. Like we'll get a crib, we'll set up a dang podcast studio.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We'll have like, ladies over here and there.
Nah, you're weird. You're weird.
No, dude, but like seriously, we can like, that's gonna be so fun, bro. I'm dead ass serious when I say I'm down to.
We'll talk more after this, okay? Because
I'm excited, bro. Like,
no, there's a lot of stuff I can talk to you about real estate because I have a bunch of ideas, but yeah.
Do you have any topics that come to mind?
Well, there's just something that's in the back of my head that I'm just pissed off about. I don't know if you like follow it as much as I do, but Lakers lost in the first round of the playoffs.
And LeBron's a little pussy sometimes.
Yeah, I'm a Lakers fan, okay, but
he's a little pussy sometimes. You have to admit it.
You want It's hard for me to talk about this. It's hard for me to talk about him like that.
Physically hard for you to talk about it.
Literally, I almost just died. I think the number one problem with the Lakers, okay, is Kyle Kuzma. He is the worst player I've ever seen in my life. And I don't know if you even know him.
Ladies do not disagree. Do disagree.
Well, that's because he's drippy. I don't care if he's drippy, okay? This man gets paid to play basketball. He can't do his job. He's not good at all. And clearly he's good enough to make the NBA, so I'll stop dissing in that regard. But when it comes to his competition in the NBA, just not it, man. Just not it.
What about Braun?
LeBron.
Because I saw a couple clips of this guy walking.
Yeah, no, that's what I was about to
Like,
say.
bro,
That's what I was
like,
about to say. And this is the thing. This is the number one thing for me. I heard Flight React say it as well, but I was already thinking it. I'm not stealing his thing. But it's just like the comparison from Bron to MJ. You can't make that comparison. MJ is single-handedly winning those games. He'll die on the court before he loses a playoff game in the first round.
Michael Jordan will sprint up and down the court with 140-degree fever and make sure his team wins. And LeBron.
So that's where I think when people
that's where you draw the line.
When people are like, bro, they're so similar. No, they're not. LeBron is not like him at all.
I've been watching the Michael Jordan documentary. I don't know if you've watched it.
Last Dance.
I'm on like episode 6, I think.
I finished it. It was so good.
Dude, I love that shit,
It's
bro.
so good.
I know.
Fangirling over it.
Dude, Bryce is getting a boner.
Bro, why would you say that? I just stand up. Rock. No, you guys wouldn't be able to see it.
Yeah, it's like 2.
Shout out my boy Nate. So
shout out to anyone who's still watching this and didn't get bored. Like, straight up.
Honestly, skip through the real estate part.
This shit's fun for me though. Like, straight up.
Because we would have this conversation like normally. We're just broadcasting it to multiple people at this point.
I'd say if we continue to do this on a regular basis, I'll say we'll probably end up, when it narrows down, probably get like 50 views a video.
Yeah.
Around there.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously.
The thing is just consistency. We need to focus on. It's been really hard. Like, and we're not making excuses, but it's been hard to like find time, because like we both do a lot. Me and you do a lot. How do you feel about it?
I feel like it's that, but it's also a little bit of laziness on my part, because
on me as well sometimes. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes I'll be like, bro, no, I gotta do this, and then in reality I'm sitting on my bed watching anime, and I'm just like,
I feel like if you really want something, you'll make time for it, but at the time it wasn't something that I really wanted.
No, because there was multiple, and I think as of recent I've been lazy with the podcasting. I think, like I said, as of recent I've been lazy with the podcast, but I think prior to that, let's say first 2 months, I really couldn't squeeze it in. Like, my schedule was, I feel like the other 3 months, if I wanted to, I could have made time. I just didn't.
Yeah, for sure.
But I mean, that's all a part of growing up, I guess. You make time for the things you want and you cut off the things you don't. But luckily we both still share the same love for this still to this day. And
I'm always gonna do this podcast shit, bro. Like,
and so I think this is the smartest option, just to start it back up like we did, just quick out of nowhere, and see where it goes,
Yeah. I've been getting into a little bit of hobbies recently. This is a flower.
That origami?
An origami flower.
Okay.
And obviously got the boat. I made a lighthouse.
I thought you said. I thought you said I made the White House, and I was like, I don't think you did actually.
Pull out a huge origami structure of the
Made
house,
the White House.
and then a couple little roses.
Oh, you're actually into this. I thought it was a
More-
joke. That's
more.
nice.
And then I had a little structure going where I had some blue waves and then the boat and then lighthouse. Yeah, I know I'm a loser, but
No.
um,
That's cool though that you found something that you enjoyed doing.
yeah, man, it's kind of fun. It's kind of therapeutic, honestly.
Do you want to know what I found therapeutic to me?
What?
I clean my cars.
Your cars? You have a car? I have a car. That's something new. I got my license.
I did not.
Can't say the same.
Yeah,
That stuff.
not even
sucks.
close. Not even
Wait,
close.
how old are you?
16. I started the process Ryan,
You have your permit? No, not you. Bro, what? Bro, you realize when you get your permit, you have to wait 6 months until you can get your license.
yeah, I know.
So you're just not gonna drive, like you just let my mommy drive me everywhere, like
February of next year.
pull up to the function with my mommy, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Take it or leave it, man. If you don't want me to pull up to the function at all, don't invite me.
That's true.
Whatever.
Dude, I've recently distanced myself. Or I've noticed that if friends of yours don't put in effort to hang out with you and you start to notice it and you have like I've put in effort to hang out with people. I'm not gonna say names, but and when I just lay back for a couple weeks and don't put in any effort, and then I start to see a lack of they're not asking me to hang out or anything, then like they're not inviting me to stuff or anything like that.
Say hi, Mom.
Nope.
Should know. Ryan was saying hi to you, but okay, be rude.
Sorry, I lost track of what I was saying.
You were saying
Don't put in effort to hang out with people that don't really care about you. Like straight up, like there's no reason to. Like if someone reaches out to me and invites me to something or asks me to hang out, I will 100% be down. But
sometimes it gets to the point where you go out of your way just to hang out with that person. You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
Like you'll push other things off just to be like, no, I want to spend time with this person.
Like, you ever find yourself like pushing things off, like pushing a genuine friend off to hang out with like a popular friend group just because something about it is just like,
well,
that hasn't been me recently. I'm just saying that's how I used to be, you know, like
on
100%,
that used to be me. I hate saying names, but I'm gonna say names here because me and this person have mutual respect for each other now. And I love this kid to death. Eric Inez, one of my best friends all time, best friend going into middle school. 7th grade goes by. Midway through 7th grade year, I start hanging out with Yar. He introduces me to you and Brody, and
I don't want to be the person that you're
no. It's this was the past. But I start meeting you guys.
Yeah, we were the popular group at PTMS.
I started meeting you guys, and I was the kid that played basketball at lunch. Okay.
Me too.
But you know what I'm saying. Like
okay.
every lunch, Ryan.
I came to school first day, and I see you in
Stop it.
Camo.
No, okay, you don't need to do this right now.
With like a man bun, and me and Yard just like, look at this clown. This kid's a clown, and then we end up becoming
weeks later. We're best friends. Yeah, like
and it's like, damn, bro, this kid's funny. This kid's the funniest kid I've ever met. And just in class, and Mr. Prime just like
8th grade Mr. Prime's class, best class in the world. Best class.
I would do anything.
Whoa, wait. What?
I would do
my first
anything
door.
to go back to that class. Mr. Prime's tomato looking ass, bro. Like,
do you want to know? You know whose class I would actually pay like decent money to go back to?
Who's?
Jeff's class. Jeffrey Copeland.
Hey.
Jeffrey Copeland. Tell me that wasn't the best class on the planet. Tell me it wasn't.
Bro, remember when our first day we came in and we were sitting next to each other and like, but we weren't in an actual class. We went in like the art room. And we were like, dude, look at his teacher, bro. He looks like
Look at his build. Yeah, I don't know.
He was just like walking all like weird with his neck like bent over. Like we're just like, bro, what is this guy on, dude? And then he was like immediately separated us. And for the rest of the time, we were just
God. First class, me and you looked at each other and we're like, and started dying laughing at this guy.
I was like, why does he like look like a velociraptor?
Yeah, I was like, why does he walk like that? He looks stupid.
He's all like lengthy and stuff. He doesn't look human. He looks like an alien, bro.
He looks like an avatar. Have you seen that movie?
Yes.
He does. He walks like one too. No,
Dude.
and so that's what I'm saying. Like he saw me and you together, and we automatically were laughing. And so as soon as we got into a real classroom, he said, "No, you guys are separate sides of the classroom."
Yeah.
So funny.
And then I got placed next to Solo. Mr. Copeland never called Solo. He only called me Saul. Saul.
I'm on my phone. I'm on my phone right now because I gotta show you this picture that I found a few, like literally.
Of me?
No, of Saul.
Yo, can you pause? I have to pee real quick.
Yeah.
Should I just go real quick?
All right. Sorry about that, guys. We just took a little break. See, Ryan had to go pee potty. But yeah, okay. So the picture I was talking about, I just found it. Hold on, let me show you guys. I don't know if you guys can see that. Can you see that?
He's like Solo.
The boss and Solo. That's Cope. So that's Copenator right there. That's the Cope. And so the Cope, he was one of the best teachers on the planet. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah, Copey the dopey, the dope dealer.
That's what we call him.
Yeah, sling us that dope on the side.
No.
No.
Well, just no. I will not.
Horrible joke.
I will not stand for that, nor will I laugh because I didn't like it.
Dude, I was thinking. Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
What does the word life mean to you?
Fuck, Ryan. Just going super deep right now. What does the word life mean to me?
Yeah, like.
I mean, life?
Just sit there and think about what life is and watch how crazy you'll go.
I can't. I don't know.
Right?
Ryan, I don't know, and it's pissing me off that I don't know.
Like
okay, to me, life is a series of experiences that someone undergoes to build them into being who they are, if that makes sense.
Now, 2 words. For what?
I don't know. There is nothing.
Is that what you believe in? Do you believe that there's something after life, or do you believe that there's not?
No, I don't. I personally don't believe that there's something after life.
So you think it's just black? Like there
has to be something. There has to be something is what I think. But I just don't know what.
There doesn't have to be something.
To me, there has to be something, okay? What do you think? No, okay, fine. Then what do you think life is, buddy?
Let's see what Siri thinks. What is the definition of life? The condition that distinguishes animals and plants from inorganic matter, including the capacity for growth, reproduction, functional activity, and continual change preceding death. Living things and their activity to the extinct. Okay, so a long ass definition. To me, I don't have an explanation for life.
Ask Siri what the answer to life is.
What is the answer to life? Maybe the meaning of life is to find meaning in life. Maybe the meaning of life is to find meaning in life. If you find things in life that mean something to you, then you're probably on the right track.
So this is what. So
Damn,
honestly,
bro. I don't know if theory was so woke like that.
thank you. But listen, give me a chance to explain. Okay. The thing that you just said. Maybe the meaning of life is to find the meaning of life. So you asked me that question. What does life mean to you? I told you what I thought. It was hard for me to come to that conclusion, but I told you eventually what I thought about it, right?
Yeah.
But then when you look at it in that form, that Siri just said, maybe us going through those experiences, like I said, is the only way that maybe that is what life is. Trying to find the meaning of life this whole time you're living is the. I'm going on it because I don't
Is
know what
life.
the fuck I'm
No,
saying.
I get exactly what you're
You know?
saying.
Okay.
And I think it also ties into, I think everyone makes horrible mistakes in their life.
Yeah.
And like, I think if you don't make those crucial mistakes in your life, there's no room for growth, you know?
I agree with you.
Like, I don't know.
Because just as I said, experiences build character, so do mistakes. Mistakes maybe just as much build character as well.
If not more, because like you learn from those, and I don't know.
No, I agree with you 100%.
Yeah. Yep. I don't know why I just had that little tangent about that, but I just on
okay.
my mind.
No, I want to ask you a question following up to that, because you asked me that, like, technically the same question. What do you think happens after death? Because I told you what I think. I want to know what you think.
So there's been many people. Hold on, let me drink a sip of water before we get into this conversation.
Oh shit, he's using, guys, he's using a chug jug, right, guys? No, you're not allowed to say that word around me.
I've never said that word in my life. I don't know why I just said
What,
that.
poggers? I
What
just
does that even mean?
I just automatically want to kill myself whenever saying that word.
Pog.
What is it? Yeah, what? Ask Siri.
Okay, no. Let me tell you. Let me tell you what I think happens after life.
Okay.
So there's this documentary on Netflix about near-death experiences. I don't know if you've seen it.
Bro, I've been okay. No, go ahead. Tell me. Can you tell me what it's called though? Because I'm actually interested now.
Nope, I don't know what it's called. I forget. But what I do know is it was really interesting. And what I do know is that there's a lot more people that have had near-death experiences that all have the same exact experience right before they die. Actually, not even, it's not near-death experiences. People have died and came back to life. Yeah, dude, it's the most interesting thing like I've ever seen. So,
but you're saying people have had some, like, majority of people have a similar experience?
Yes. So majority of people, when they die, they all had the same, like, very similar experiences. Like they saw light.
Okay.
They saw like colors that they've never seen before. They've heard sounds that they've never heard before. And to me, it doesn't make sense. I need to have my brother on this podcast because have you ever heard the term?
I'm down.
Have you ever heard the term woke?
Well, fucking shit. I don't live under a rock.
Dude, my brother is the most woke person I've ever met, dude.
Is your brother hot?
So like what I was saying is like near-death experiences, I don't know, man. Fucking, I don't know what happens when we die. All I do know is that I don't think there's just nothing. Like, I think our conscious
There
continues to live
has
on.
to, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. There has to be something. You said, well, there doesn't have to, but I'm choosing to believe that there is something, no matter what.
Like, let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Animals have consciousness?
Yeah. Animals,
So,
yes.
you think they have thoughts and
Correct.
they think about what
Yeah.
they're doing?
Yes. But I also think that there are some things that they can't control. Like there is a natural calling for them, yes. But I do think some it might be spread out differently, but I think some animals do have the ability to think for themselves, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
There's always going to be natural selection and stuff like that, but when you think of it in the grand scale of things, then I think there is somewhat of a freedom that they have.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe I'm just retarded, but oh, can I not say that word on here? just over it. Do
Cancel culture's a bitch. That's for sure.
you want to talk about that, or are you ready to talk about that?
Nah. I mean, I don't know.
I think
You want to talk about it?
I think we should save it because I have a lot to say about it. It's pointless and stupid to me, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
Jack Johnson, we've had him on the podcast before. Jack and I we talked about that actually earlier today. We talked about cancel culture and stuff like that. And he was like, one of the things he said was, I don't want to get, let's say I'm successful, very successful when I'm older, right?
Yeah.
I don't want to get canceled for something I said, let's say when I was 6 years old. And I don't want to be 50 years old getting canceled for some shit I said because I didn't know the meaning of it. You know what I'm saying? Because people say some fucked up shit, but the cancel culture is automatically, I guess, targeting people for stuff that they say without knowing. But
or do.
Yeah. But the thing is with me, some people do know, and they do it when they're older, and they try to blame it on cancel culture, and those are the type of people that I'm like, okay, well, you're kind of asking for it now, you know?
Now you're canceled.
Now you're actually canceled. Yeah.
But what does that even mean though? Like when you cancel someone, does that mean that?
What does it mean? It makes no sense.
Like Logan Paul, obviously, like he was canceled
for the Japan. Yeah.
But can you like?
He's still here. What's going on? He literally just made millions of dollars last night, and people are like, "Nah, you're canceled now. You're canceled, bro."
You're still canceled, bro. You made a suicide joke,
bro. 2016, you're canceled, bro.
Bro, Bryce, if me and you filmed our whole lives.
Nope. No, I don't even want to talk about the things that I've said.
Yeah.
And did.
I think a mob would come for us.
Ryan, I think we would be canceled.
Yeah.
On like multiple times probably for different things.
At that point, it's just like we're uncancelable. Like
no one can cancel us. All the viewers listening, I challenge you to cancel me. No, because now they're gonna find videos and like try and look actually. Who's watching this though in reality? I think there's one solid viewer that always watches.
Kid from the history class.
Oh yes, the kid from the history class. I forgot about him. He watches too. He's a fan, I think. Actually, I think he enjoys our works.
How long have we been running?
Shit, like 9 million hours.
Because it is 10:14. What time did we start? 9?
I think maybe a little bit over, like 9:10 or some shit. I don't think this one needs to be too long though. I think we got to the points, and we said what we needed.
I could talk about whatever for.
Before this, before, like, let's say we end it, do you have anything that you wanted to like specifically bring up this episode or no? That we didn't
I
get the
think-
chance to talk about.
I think I hit everything that I personally wanted to bring up,
Me too.
but I do want to say, we don't do this podcast stuff for the approval of other people.
Mhm.
And like, I just think that when people make fun of me for doing this type of stuff, because it happens, like it's gonna happen. Like,
Mhm.
I use that as motivation to keep going, because those same people that make fun of you for chasing your dreams and doing stuff that you love are the people that are insecure about chasing their dreams and doing stuff that they love. So that's always a point that I wanted to put.
Can I say something along the lines of that? I think when you say that those people are the ones that are insecure of chasing their own dreams and doing stuff like that, I think in general, those people, the same people that are hating on you for chasing your dreams and doing things to make you happy and make you a better person, are the same people that years from now are going to be asking you for handouts. Same people that are going to be like, yo, bro, remember when we were friends, bro? That was it. Can you slide me a cup of honey? Like, no. If you doubted me when I was coming up and I had nothing, then why am I going to allow you back in when now I have something and I've built myself up to the standard that I wanted to be at since a long time coming? You know what I'm saying? I hope that makes sense.
One day, bro.
I'm telling you, Ryan, it's gonna be me and you. Okay,
It's always
I
been me
promise
and
you
bro.
that.
It's always been me and you.
Since basketball at Carmel Valley Rec, bro, it's been me and you.
Yeah,
So-
bro. We've always been on the same wavelength, and like we've always been so ahead of everyone else. Like, not everyone else, but like, dude,
It's just the way we
have-
think.
We have to separate ourselves from people that bring us down because we have different visions, you know?
No, yeah, for sure. Also, I also wanted to bring this up. Completely different topic than what we were just talking about. But Mikey, I don't know if you've been seeing what Mikey's doing. Mikey is taking a more financial look at it, like we were just doing with real estate. He's very into cryptocurrency, like very into it. I saw, and like
Really?
he's making money. Like
I wanna get into that stuff too, because dude,
I want to talk about that now. We can't end yet because I don't like it.
You don't like crypto?
I think it's okay. I'm not going to call it stupid, but I don't know. I've done a little bit of research of it, and there was a guy, right? Very, very big cryptocurrency guy, had hella money in it. I think around $220 million. Okay. That's a lot of fucking money. 220 million.
How does it work? Do you know how it works? Because I don't know how it works. Like,
I'm not going to lie to you. I haven't done that kind of research on it because I have no fucking idea. But I do know that there's like a password that you get. And that is like the whole, if you lose that shit, you're fucked. Because there's no way. This is my problem with it. That guy had $220 million, forgot that fucking password, didn't put it down anywhere. Stupid on his part. I'm not going to lie to you. You have 5, or no, I believe it's 10. You have 10 tries to get the password right, to gain access to that money that you have. But on the 10th try, it locks out your account and puts a encoded like firewall over it so no one can get in. So this guy is he has 2 tries left to guess his password correct. So if this guy doesn't guess correct in 2 tries, he loses $220 million, Ryan.
In crypto or in real money?
The cryptocurrency, like transferred into US dollars.
How does that work?
I don't know what one Bitcoin is worth.
Bro.
I don't know what it's worth. It's all in Bitcoin though, was his currency.
All this shit happening right now is so like, this is the future. Like, we're gonna be reading about this stuff. Like, if we don't hop on this stuff now and start to research it, then I feel like we're really gonna miss out.
And that's, yeah, no, I agree with you completely. Ryan, shut the fuck up. No.
Yeah.
Okay, no, but so what I was saying, I think it's important to learn about stuff like that because that's how the times are. Speaking of cryptocurrency, Puerto Rico, I literally found this out today. That's kind of ironic. Puerto Rico is now using Bitcoin as a formal, you can like start paying with it. They're the only place to do it right now, but you can start paying in Bitcoin. So this, like, you could find, let's say, I don't know how much Bitcoin is worth, so I'm just guesstimating. But you could say, like, let's say you want to buy like a $600 pair of shoes, right? Let's say that's like a quarter of a Bitcoin. I don't know how much it is, but let's say,
or like a couple Bitcoins or something.
well, I heard Bitcoin is like very expensive.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I don't know how expensive. But I'm just saying, let's say you need a quarter of a Bitcoin to pay for this. People can start doing that in Puerto Rico. They can start doing that now as a form of currency.
That's really interesting.
It is, because I think more and more places are going to start hopping on that wave, allowing it to be, because it's fucking popular.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's just it's really overwhelming sometimes.
It is overwhelming because but I feel like that's life though. You never know what it's gonna be. You don't know how things are gonna change.
There's always someone or something that's like leveling up, so you always have to put yourself in a place where you can adapt.
You have to be able to adapt, and you also have to be okay with change. And I feel like that's the problem that people have nowadays, is that they're not okay with change, and they're not, I don't know, they just close themselves off to being able to learn new things or change. But in reality, you need that to grow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the only way you're gonna get bigger.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
Good podcast so far.
This shit that we're talking about, we don't really know everything about, but obviously we can learn more things about it. But it's just, I just find it very interesting,
Yeah.
I think what do you think? I was gonna say, do you think this is a good place to wrap it up?
Yeah, and I just want to mention, like, if anyone's actually still listening, like, I really, really appreciate it. Like, from the bottom of my heart, like, I really appreciate you listening, because, like, dude,
it means a lot to us, because
it's just like we put in a lot of work to this channel.
Yeah, no, we did. A lot of work.
It kind of goes unnoticed. I mean, it wasn't that hard, but it kind of was, just the whole planning it out and everything. Yeah. But I just love when other people support other people's dream, like.
And that's how it has to be. That's how our society has to be. We always have to support each other, and we always have to be trying to make the person next to us just as good as we are. And if we have knowledge of something that they don't have knowledge of, we need to share that knowledge with them to try and improve them. And it's all about improving each other and being there for each other. And I think that's one of the main principles that we need to start learning again, because we did have it for a short period of time.
Yeah. And I think, like, it got to a point, like, in the podcast, like, where we were we did it for like a couple episodes, but like we were also doing other shit. Like, we've been like, even though like we still stayed in contact the last 5 months, and like we've been troubleshooting other stuff. Like, we tried doing Omegle pranks, and
we tried that literally like just a few weeks ago, like maybe a month ago. We tried that out, and it just
didn't work out as much. But
it didn't work. But
I don't know. Something I also want to get into is streaming. Twitch streaming.
Ryan, don't start talking to me about that, because we share too many of the same like common interests, dude. I was literally going to tell you that. Yeah, I've been thinking about that as well. I think it would be fun.
We can stay on and talk about some other stuff.
Yeah. Because I have a few ideas about that.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think this is a good place to end the podcast. Like and subscribe.
Yeah, make sure to do that. I haven't said that in a while. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, this episode.
If you mess with our channel, if you mess with our podcast, hit the post notification, so every time we post a new video. And guys, we're gonna be posting new videos a lot more frequently this summer. Like, probably like once or twice a week. Like, maybe even 3 times. Like, I'm really trying.
I'm on it. I'm good. I'm definitely good for that.
So if you have any ideas or anything you think we should talk about, or any guests you would want to see on here, put it in the
Yes,
comments.
please,
or,
because we need all the
Or
suggestions.
just
we
hit
can
us
get.
up on our socials, because most of the people that watch this right now are probably just our friends.
It's not new people, unless the
Dude.
the girl.
I could, bro. Okay, so I have
Facebook.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
bro.
saying.
The Facebook account, bro. Like,
We've
I don't know if I
been
can get back
we've kind of been popping off. I've been
I
getting
think-
messages.
messages. No, I've just
No,
been
like
getting,
on because we registered the Facebook. They don't need to know this, but we registered the Facebook account under my number. So every time someone follows us, I get like a message on my phone,
really.
and it was like blah 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 and 67 other, and I was like, whoa, what? I don't even have it on my phone.
We'll look at
We'll talk
some more
about
next-
yeah. But yeah, make sure to hit us up on
Anyways,
socials
I
and stuff like
fucking
that.
love every single one of you that like
We
actually
love you
fucking
guys.
watch
Yeah,
the
for
channel.
sure.
And yeah, man, just
Thank you for tuning in. We should be making a lot more of these coming up. So yeah, stay tuned.
love you guys.
Love you guys.